MD Prepper here, giving you guys a taste test and review of the Crown Canyon Southwest Chili Mix. Picked this up from Walmart, a 6-pack for about 12 bucks. Seemed very reasonable overall. Couldn't find any reviews online, so figured I'd share it with you. I'll talk more about the stats on this after I taste test it, because taste testing is key. Let me go ahead and say this came out a little watery overall for chili. Not too bad, but not quite as thick as I'm used to, and not quite as many beans as I'm used to either, but smells very good. Let me go ahead and give this a taste test here. That's very tasty. Not overly spicy, but well seasoned. Not too much for your standard weakling for chili. Kind of light on the beans in the mix. That's on the package in the powder mix, and once you fix it up, I'm going to taste some again. Very strong on the cumin and turmeric. So if you don't like those Indian seasonings, this might not be for you, but not bad overall. Taste it again. Yeah, I'd eat this. I'd eat this in a power outage or any other time. Might spice it up myself with some chili powder or something like that. I like real hot and real spicy, but not bad. Would probably serve this over some rice, something like that, food extender, etc. Just to soak up all the goodness, but not bad at all. Doesn't really need anything else as it stands. Spice it up to your likings. Not bad at all, especially for $2 a pack. Let me go into the stats on the pack here. Crown Canyon, it's got 6 servings per container, right here. Each of those servings is 140 calories, 20 of which are from fat, which is fairly low. So for total fats, 2.5 grams, saturated fat 0, trans fat 0, cholesterol is non-existent, 5 milligrams or 1%. Sodium's fairly low actually, at 380 milligrams per serving or 16%. Total carbs, 32 grams or 11%. Dietary fiber is amazingly high at 54% per serving. Sugar, 6 grams. Protein, 8 grams. 8% vitamin A, 6% calcium. Vitamin C, 4% iron, very high at 25%. Overall, this stuff cooks very easily, very quickly. They recommend you put this in boiling water and simmer for 20 to 25 minutes. I would say this would be a whole lot better with some ground beef or something else in it, just to hearten it up. Maybe a can of kidney beans, something like that, to add a higher bean and protein count if you want to. But for something to pack around and carry, not too bad. Now, one thing I was very unhappy about was the storage life of this. General storage life is about 18 months or so, but if I read the packing ingredients and times rather properly, this was packed about 9 months ago. So I've got a little less than a year to use this stuff. But for $2 a pack, I can't really complain. Fall and winter coming up here, I'm going to use this stuff. So this is something you want to rotate. Not necessarily perfect for long-term food storage, but I do personally tend to eat things well after their expiration date. This is all dried in containers, so should be fine in the long term as long as you don't keep it in too hot of conditions. So fairly tasty overall. No major complaints with it, actually. Crown Canyon Southwest Chili Mix. I would recommend this for a hike, something like that. Might be good going out in the woods for a weekend of backpacking, etc. Now, one thing I would say, this pack isn't evenly distributed, so you just can't make servings one at a time off top of this. You're not going to get the proper content. The beans and the heavier stuff's at the bottom. So if you're going to actually take this out into individual servings, probably want to pour this out into a Ziploc bag, something like that, and mix it up and serve from there. But if you're going to make all 6 servings, which I did not, well, you'll be good to go. Just dump it in the pot and you're good to go. So, Crown Canyon Southwest Chili Mix, not bad. Not bad at all. A little heavy on the Indian seasonings, but fairly tasty. I'd buy it again. MD Prepper out.